Yoda! Tinakoto, hello, and welcome back to another episode here of FTL with Birdtross, of course, and oh my goodness, the screen is red. Yes, I'm using the Better Planets and Backgrounds mod by Sanmonku. You can check that out in the description of this video, but without further ado, let's go ahead and do a new game here. Now, we're going to be playing today with this lovely little beauty right here, the Rock Cruiser Type A. As you can see, I have just unlocked it. The last FTL video I made, I think I unlocked this thing up. It hasn't made FTL videos in a while. So yes, the Bulwark. What is so awesome about this ship? Well, to start off, a really bad thing about it is that you can see here we have two weapons here, the Artemis missiles that we get on the Kestrel Cruiser Type A. Artemis. So there's a bit of a similarity there. Just a small powered missile that does a 2 damage. It's okay. Then we have the hull missile here, which takes 2 power as well. No, 2 power, so double the power. And does 2 damage, but 2 times 2 damage on systemless rooms. But here's the thing, both of them are missiles, meaning that if we don't find a weapon that doesn't use missiles soon, we are going to run out of missiles, and then we won't be able to defeat ships, and we will probably die and lose the game. So, getting a non-missile based weapon is one of our top priorities. Other than that, though, it comes with a pretty standard suite of subsystems, excuse me. There we go, the piloting, the sensors, the door system. It's like if we didn't have piloting. We've got our mid bay, so it's a pretty standard start in terms of what's going on here for the ship systems itself. We do need to get those 3 upgrade systems, though. Now, in order to unlock the Type B, which I haven't done, you need to complete 2 of the following 3 achievements. Is it warm in here? Have your crew kill a burning enemy on their ship. Well, that's not so hard. Defense drones don't do anything. While using the Rock Cruiser, destroy an enemy ship which has a defense drone deployed, using only missiles. Well, this one isn't terribly difficult either, but yeah, you've got to choose a ship that's pretty weak, I would say. And then again, you have to find a ship that actually has a defense drone. Probably just defense 1, otherwise, because the def is probably too powerful. And then this one is a pain in the neck. Ancestry. Find the secret sector with the Rock Cruiser. Now, the Rock Cruiser Type B is probably the better one to try and get this achievement with. So, yeah, as a novice here, we're going to want to try and go for these 2 achievements here. Maybe not necessarily in this run. This is just a first run for me. And there, so look, what we're going to do is name this ship Within the Rock. Kind of going, within Rock. Oh, why don't we just stick with it? Yes, now that's not usually my normal nomenclature for naming, I just go the, but yeah, let's switch it up a bit for this ship. So we're going to name the Stelly here. We're going to be calling you Iron, Strong Iron. Felicity, another girl name. Ugh. We are going to be naming you, what's another thing that comes in rocks? Nickel? Nick Gel? No, Gel isn't on rocks, I don't think. And Bars, Jeff Bars, as awesome as your name is. What's another one that comes in rocks? Ooh. Cobalt? I think that's one that's in rocks. Okay, there, so we've got iron, nickel, and cobalt, all found within the rock. Alright, so the ship itself, a pretty interesting layout here. There's a lot of flow between the doors and stuff. Kind of cool. Let's just take a look at it without the rooms. Again, look, a very nice looking ship as well. And of course, the rock plating augmentation. Superior hull armor providing a 15% chance to negate incoming hull damage. Hit systems will still be damaged. So in other words, if we take a hit to, say, the med bay, there's a chance that we won't actually take any hull damage, but the system will still get damaged. It's kind of an opposite of the augment for the stealth B, the stealth A, the titanium system casing. Alright, we've got our ship, as usual, playing on normal, and we are about to get started. Here we go. Alright, the data we carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. We'll need supplies for the journey, so we need to make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. But get to the exit before those pursuing rebels can catch up. tip. System damage. When a system fully breaks due to fire or borders, the hull also takes damage. Or also takes 1 damage. Yeah, that's kind of an interesting little tip there, so you do want to kind of avoid losing your systems to borders or fire or anything really. Alright, let's get our weapons online. I think we'll switch out the hull into slot 1. Turn off the medbay, and now we'll leave iron in the helm. Nickel, where are you gonna go? Well, the next most important is the engines there, and I think we're gonna want to get those weapons firing a little bit faster, because it looks like they've got a... What is the charge time on these? 17 and 11, so it's not the best. Alright, we'll go to Distress Beacon right away. Let's see if we can answer that and get back into the fray.
Ha! I knew someone would fall into our dastardly trap.
It appears as a distress beacon. It's nothing but a decoy for a pirate ambush. Well, well, well. Pirate ambush, eh? We'll see about that. Alright. We'll try and refrain from using the hull missiles if possible. Oh! And we got that resist, but we still took 1 damage. Both their weapons are offline now. Yeah, let's refrain from using that hull missile for whatever reason, because I'm crazy like that. Oh, and we got a miss. That's not very good. Well, why am I even shooting at that? We don't need that. Just shoot at the helm, I guess. Because we don't need to worry about the shields with this. Alright, let's shoot them with the hull missile to take 4 damage off. There we go. We just need to do 1 more Artemis, and they'll be down for the count. You can see who you start with. As I said, we start with a reasonable amount of missiles here, but if we don't find more missiles, we are going to be hosed. The ship explodes, leaving behind 1 missile, 1 drum butt, and 16 scrap. Missiles are important. We need them, but we need more. That's a dead end. I thought that would have connected. Well, that serves me right. Okay, back to the start. Alright, looks like the sensors are down, so we'll just go ahead and quickly repair those. 26 scrap and 1 hull damage. That's a bit of a shame that we didn't get a double resist there. That would have been cool. Another thing about the rock crew members is... move so slow. Why? Why do they have to move so slow? Well, because they're big and heavier in rocks. But on the plus side, they do have 150 health and are immune to fire, which makes them ideal for one of the most powerful boarding tactics in the game, fireboarding. We use fire beams or fire bombs and rock men. You barely have time to register jump completion before your ship warns you of an incoming ship with weapons out. Oh! And they've got a missile just like us. Let's go ahead and take out their weapons. I guess the Artemis is more important to us at the moment just because that's the one we're using. Okay. We took a damage there, but that's okay. Let's fire in an empty room here and hopefully get lucky. Awesome. Let's finish them off. Fantabulous. Looks like they were all out of the helm or something. Ship explodes, leaving behind 1 missile, 1 drummer, and 14 scrap. So that was actually quite a good takedown. Alright, we have a store here. Maybe they have a weapon for us. I wasn't intending on going this way. So maybe what we'll do is go here, maybe here, then up, and then kind of cruise around up here. I don't really want to go into the nebula too much, just because there's never really anything good there. There's a lot of drones and a lot of nothing. Upon completing our jump, we receive a message from a nearby ship.
Greetings and welcome to our beacon. For a small fee, we'll let you continue on your way.
We could pay their toll of 23 scrap, but we want to save that scrap for the store, so we're going to reject that offer.
Too bad. You will regret this decision.
I doubt it, Buster. Alright, let's take out their weapons with our Artemis. And we don't really have a empty room here to fire a hull missile at, so maybe want to hold off. Oh, they took out our oxygen and our shields. We're going to have to fire with our hull missile here just to make sure those weapons stay offline. We can't really do much about the shields at the moment. So what we're going to do is just attack the helm with our Artemis. They send you a message.
Your ship is surprisingly well equipped. Please take this and let us live.
They offer us 5 fuel, 7 missiles, 21 scrap, and an anti-ship drone Mark 1. You'd have to be crazy to deny that. Let's accept. Alright, we'll get our 2 dudes repairing the shields, and then we can be on our way. Alright, so we've got an anti-ship drone here. Maybe we want to use that. If the store has drone control, that would be kind of interesting to try and just squeeze a bit of extra time out of our ship. It's not ideal because, again, we have a limited amount of drone parts as well, but at least the clock has... we've bought ourselves a little bit of time. Literally, it's going to cost us 80 scrap to get this thing up and running. But we'll see how that goes. Okay. Do I want to go here or here? None of them looks particularly appetizing. Well, yeah, go for this one. Alright, hello Blue Planet. We detect a rebel scout on an attack approach to a small refueling outpost. The weapons are charged, but they are not firing yet. Well, we could intervene to defend or avoid the conflict. Let's intervene, of course! The rebel responds to your threat. I don't know who you are, but no one defies a rebel fleet. They move into range. And they have an anti-ship drone and a missile, so our one shield here should hopefully be okay with the anti-ship drone, but what we're going to do is take that out. Yeah, what's the top priority here? Yeah, the missile, I would say, because that ignores the shield. So we'll take the missile out with our Artemis. Oh, here comes that missile. And we resisted the damage, but now we're suffocating. This is not good. Alright, what we need to do is fire at the helm with our second Artemis, so that our hull missile won't miss, is what I'm thinking. Seems like an interesting idea. Looks like I've got a repair drone. Okay, that's down. Let's fire an empty room with our hull missile. And one more damage should be enough to finish these guys off. Alright, we took another bit of damage there. Down goes the ship. Whew. The ship breaks apart and we salvage 1 fuel, 1 drone part and 12 scrap and contact that settlement. They hail us. The pompous bastards expected free service just because they defeated the Federation. Take this for the help. They give us 2 fuel and 15 scrap. That's pretty good, but we are suffocating, so we need to repair the oxygen as soon as possible here. Oh dear. I'm lucky I actually noticed that, because I was just kind of looking down here conveniently and saw the red, and I was just like, well, that means we're going to die if we don't fix that, so we need to fix that. Alright, let's get these guys there. Now, how are these guys doing? Are they still full health? Yeah. Okay, cool. Might just let the oxygen fill up a little bit. No, I guess we can do it while we go. Well, it's time to hit that store. It's now or never. So let's see what they got. We find ourselves surrounded by a group of mysterious alien vessels. They hail us and apparently have some valuable technology for sale. Well, 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 how's about that? And they have just what we're looking for, actually. A burst laser 1. We could take a hull smasher laser 2. Or a breach. No, let's take the breach. No. Yeah, so it's... Oh, we can't really take this. We could sell an anti-ship, which we might do. That would push us over the edge to get the Hull Smasher Laser Mark II. But I think we're going to take the Burst Laser just because, see, this 2 power does 2 shots, and this does 3 shots. Yeah, okay. So that is 3 shots, this is 2, but we will still be able to run our Artemis alongside it. So I think we'll just take the Burst Laser Mark I. Put that there, we'll put our Artemis here. I'm not sure if I want to sell the hull missile. We'll hang on to it for now. We'll hang on to this stuff for now and see how we go. As far as repairs, we don't really need anything. Call me crazy. I always like getting that first. Too late! Alright, let's fire that up and we're good to go here. How much is it going to cost us to get the next layer of shields? 50... 90 scrap, okay. So we've got to save up 90 scrap. If we can. If we can. Your jump leads to a completely unremarkable binary star system. There is nothing else around. So we've got some spectacular views here with the Better Planets and Backgrounds model. Let me know what you guys think of it. Once you've played the game as much as I have, I've logged over 200 hours now, the default vanilla backgrounds start to get a little bit boring, and yeah, kind of breathe some new life into the game. I really think it's good. The nearby planet shows signs of habitation and great beauty. A rudimentary automated planetary defense system is looping its message into space. Warning! Quarantine level 5. In effect under FHA Act 22. Article 11.2. Warning! Quarantine level 5. Oh well. Well, I guess we can't go down then. Let's just close those doors for now. Where are we going to go from here? Let's try and just jump around a bit, see what we get. Another beautiful one. You come across a pirate in hot pursuit of an unidentified ship. You quickly receive a transmission from the pirate. Stay out of this fight and we'll make it worth your while. Well, they offer us 1 missile, 1 jumper, and 10 scrap. No. Let's try to be a hero and attack that pirate. The pirate stops its pursuit and locks weapons onto us. Well, that is not very good now, is it? What we are going to do, I think, is take out their weapons and see what goes down first. Either or would be great. We've got a miss there. Okay, the heavy laser is down. That's good. So this is a pretty good weapon, as before the ships get 2 shields. Again, we've bought ourselves a lot more time here, but I think it's going to be good. Okay, that rock is constantly repairing. At least we don't have to use missiles now. I'm sorely tempted just to pop a missile at the shields just to stop that being such a problem. I think I might just give that a try, seeing as we have so many.
Fine, our previous offer was not generous enough. Let's improve it.
Well, the missiles aren't too much of a problem anymore, and the scrap has actually gone down. This would have been great if we still had our missile-based weapons, but yeah, now that we've got this, we don't need that so much. So let's reject the offer and continue our assault. There we go, that's much easier to handle the ship now. And we only spent 1 missile, so I think that's a good trade. Down they go! Nice split. The pirate ship explodes even behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. We examine the ship we just saved. We gain 19 scrap from the pirates, and we also get 18 scrap from the ship because we were too late. Our hull breach deprived their crew of oxygen during their fight with the pirate. We salvage it and move on very, very sadly with ourselves. Where are we going to go? I think we're going to go here to try and to see if there's anything interesting over here. Wow, that's a pretty one. This beacon is being patrolled by an unmanned scout. A fight is unavoidable. Well, we better fight then. The ship starts to power up its FTL drive, and if it gets away, we'll no doubt warp the fleet of our position. Well, we can't have that now, can we? Let's take out the helm with our burst laser. And they've got a sort of a little laser. I forget what they call those. And then they've just got a little piddly ion weapon. Can't do much to avoid damage there. Oh, we got a lucky miss. And these guys don't have any shields, so they're going to be pretty easy to take down. Go. Okay, we've got 1 damage there, that's alright. Both the weapons are down. 1 more shot should be enough to finish this poor ship off. We didn't have to spend any missiles this time now, did we? Boop. The ship breaks apart, and we feel relief in the knowledge that we will hopefully still be 1 step ahead of the fleet. We gain 1 missile, 1 drum, and 8 scrap. Well, that wasn't much of a reward, if you ask me. Okay, how many jumps do we have left? 1, 2, 3. So we could go here, we could go here, here, and out. That sounds pretty good to me, so just keep nice and close to the exit just in case things change. Our arrival is greeted by numerous computer alerts. The nearby automated rebel scout has deployed a virus and disrupted your shield system. Hopefully it won't cause further problems before we can destroy it. Well, that's not very good. Okay, we've got an ion weapon and a rocket there, so fortunately that's not too big of a problem. What we're going to do is fire our Artemis at their shield system. And they missed us with the missile, so that's even better. Let's attack their weapon system. Down go both weapons. Let's attack the helm with our Burst Laser Mark 1. Hopefully we can upgrade that to a Burst Laser Mark 2, the so much better version of the BL1. And we missed one of our shots there, so it's going to take us another shot to finish them off. Right, we set a fire again. Not that that's going to do much on a ship with no oxygen. So I don't think we took any damage, even though we didn't have any shields. Pretty neat stuff. Ship explodes, leaving behind 1 missile, 1 drum pad, and 15 scrap. We broke even on missiles. I like to hear that. Yeah, we should be okay for jumps here, so let's jump to this and then to the exit. Cool. That's an asteroid field. Uh-oh. A pirate ship is lying in wait inside this asteroid belt. it immediately moves into attack. Well, this is terrible for us. What first thing we're going to do is pause it and turn on our shield. And let's start pummeling down their shields, I guess. Thankfully we're in an asteroid field here, so the Zoltan shield isn't going to fare too well against it. Took a bit of damage to the weapons. Oh, okay, we got resists and misses all round. I like to hear that. Now I think we're going to try and time our shot here so that a missile hits it, then we can fire in their weapons. Yikes, fire, that's not good. Okay, let's vent the thing. Our mid-bay's down now. Okay, we'll turn our Artemis online. Dang it, come on guys. Missiles. I mean, asteroids, come on. Oh, what, they're hitting me? Oh no, okay. Let's go. Oh, great. Fine, we'll waste a missile. Ah! I should have waited. Now my doors are down and I've got a fire. We'll have to go and get this guy doing that. Oh man, we're out of oxygen, we're out of shields. This is not good. Not good. We might have to jump out of here if things get really hairy. The enemy's ship is powering up its FTL and it's trying to escape. Well, that's not good. Oh man, damage all round. One more missile will finish them off. But one more asteroid is probably going to not be very good for us. They're jumping, but we're going to jump first. What a waste. What a waste. We arrive at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, we can jump to the next sector. A ship has you. Good sir! It seems you're having some troubles with the rebels. I'd like to help you. But I can't afford the upkeep required on this hunk of junk I'm flying. Perhaps we can come to an arrangement? I would love to fight you, dude. You don't actually seem all that dangerous, but I can't afford you having an anti-ship drone or a beam drone or something. We are going to have to, unfortunately, just so we have no need of his services. Right now, we just cannot afford to take the damage. As easy as these guys look, they could have a really bad drone. And we need to get that oxygen and the doors fixed as well, so that we can start patrolling around our ship properly. We'll get this fixed. Get those shields on. The oxygen's fixed, which is good. So the ship will start filling up over here. No, none of these areas are going to fill up until the doors are fixed. Get that fixed, boys. Cool. Close those. Oh. I guess we need to just kind of let them fill naturally. Let's fill up the sensor room. Alright. We've also got a bit of a problem here. I should probably be sending them into the this room here to fix this, because now they're going to have a bit of... We're going to run into a problem if they can't fix the mid-bay. We'll have to pull iron off if things get too bad, but we'll have to see how that goes. You need to go. Go, go, go! Oh. Okay, you need to go too. Yeah, right, well, it's almost done. Iron should have enough health here to fix up the hull at least. There we go. So, we're not going to die immediately. There we go, now we can send these two in safely. Right, and let's power up that mid-bay. What a close call, guys. I think it was actually, it was definitely the right decision there to not fight this ship. So let's, everybody get healed up. And let these guys heal up too. So you're my engine, man. You're getting a lot of dodges there for just, a very low amount of evasion there. Just, I think it's only like 25% or something at the moment, isn't it? Or 20%, even less, okay. No, you're my engine, man. What are you doing there? And you are my weapons, man, so you go over there. Phew, okay. Well, I think before we go to the next sector, well, actually, yeah, let's go to the next sector. Uncharted Nebula or Mantis-controlled sector? Well, let's go to the Mantis-controlled sector. Zing! Hello. You've entered a poorly charted area of space that's known to be home to the Mantis. Ensure your hull plating is up to scratch and that we have enough fuel in the tank to make it through. Well, let's hope. Okay, what we need to do now is check for jumps, and we do have a just beacon over there, but no stores. So what I'm going to do is get this, and then I think we need to... We'll depower our Artemis for now. Let's see how that goes. Now we have level 2 shields. Our burst laser Mark 1 should be okay. We'll have to see how we go. And we've got a nicely... beacons all close together here, so we can jump here and be fine about it, hopefully. Hello! Here's our last FTL fuel to jump to this station. The indicator burned out husk of debris and warped metal. As you can see, the war must have spread to this sector. We've been stranded ever since. Well, we'll give them 3 fuel. Thanks so much. We don't have much to offer, but have a look at the sector scans we took. Our map has been updated. Well, that's not too bad. Okay, we've got 2 stores here. We'll probably want to head up at least one of them, though we want to scrounge some scrap first. And I think the best way to go about that would be to head up these 2, then try and go here, then... Because I can't really go through here now because of what are these? A sun, and both of them are sun, so that's pretty bad. We'll have to go here, 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 or maybe here, and maybe there. Let's see what happens. Okay, with our level 2 shields, I'm not as worried about having such low hull, but it's always worrying to see it in the red. Your world all of a sudden changes. There are mantis on board the ship. 2 of them to be exact. Well, let's get our other rock buddy in there to help out. And I think we'll even send Iron in, just to keep things under wraps. We may even almost head to the med bay and get rid of all the oxygen in the ship. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Let's try that out. So we'll open that up and close that. Send these poor gentlemen into the med bay. Turn on the med bay. There we go. Right. And just close the exterior doors. Iron is back to full health, so we'll send him over there. Nickel, how are you doing? Not too bad, not too bad. You're doing pretty good as well. And yeah, it looks like we're going to need to let this fill up with a little bit more oxygen. Let's just leave those doors open. Let's jump over here now. We need to start getting some more fuel here. You detect and retrieve an escape pod floating nearby. You consider returning it to space. When we learn it's Mantis, well, you never normally open these things because... I don't know what the odds are. It's probably just 50-50, but... You know, there's a chance here to lose a crew member, but... We're going to do this. You send... Oh, dang it, I wanted to pry it open. Ah, perhaps it's for the best. Perhaps it's for the best. Let's get that back in the engines. And where are we going to go? Well, from either we can get to the store, so it's not too bad. Maybe I want to go here, then to the distress, then to the store. Does that connect? I don't know. It's difficult to say. I think we're just going to stick with the safe plan here and fight 2 ships. Safe. And before you say anything about the beacon paths, I am aware of that option where you can turn the beacon paths on. I don't like it. Amanda's vessel flashes past your view screen, weapons and engines at full. A tiny blip on the sensor readout marks its quarry. We've got... Well, we should be safe from these guys apart from the crew teleporter. Let's aid that civilian ship. We frown, then power up the weapons and prepare to engage the Mantis. Not today. Well, they can't hurt us, but we can hurt them. That's quite important, I think. Alright, that guy's gonna have to move. Yeah, let's send this guy here, so this dude has a chance to get in time. And then we can send them both in just before it gets destroyed. That's good. And then let's attack. Do I want to... yeah, let's attack. Let's attack the shields. That's probably the most important thing for us. And it's on fire too, but there's an Engie in there. Hopefully the Engie won't have a problem. Yeah, okay, so we took in some damage there. Okay, we'll have to fire again. I want to try and start... I always like... Ooh. Okay, yeah, these guys are going to need to get out of there. That's a bit of a shame. I should have thought about that and sent Nickel over. How are they doing? Yeah. They need to go. Iron might win against Brian, but, Will's definitely going to take him out, so these guys need to go, unfortunately. Alright, and let's take out the helm now. Yeah, down that goes, and looks like they're going to try and follow us into the mid base. We need to turn that on. Just to try and keep our dudes alive. And they do get away. The helm is now on fire over there, which is quite important for us. Because that means that their ship is going to burn. And I like burning ships. And the engine can't get in there, and this dude can't get in there. And they can't hurt us, so... yeah, I think we're just going to wait out the fire here. Hopefully it'll spread. Cause some mayhem. Oh, finally! That took a while. No more lost signs are detected on the pirate ship, so we hasten to contact the civilians. We gain one drone part, and a whopping 30 scrap. That was worth it. Attempt to contact that civilian ship. They respond. It's a good thing you came when you did. We'd be dead now otherwise. I'm a shipwright, and I'd like to help you like you helped me. The captain offers to install a piece of equipment on our ship, giving us 15 scrap and a Pegasus missile, a monstrously powerful missile system. We can basically get rid of these missiles once we don't need them anymore. We can jump here, that's good. So let's go ahead and do that. We're definitely going to need to pick up some fuel when we head to that store. Our rebel ship approaches cautiously. Personally, says the captain, I'd have stuck with the Federation. But I'm a soldier, sir. And I'm no use without a war to fight. Raise your shields. Oh yeah. Well, again, we shouldn't have too much of a problem with 2 shields unless they use that bomb weapon. I'm not sure what it is from here. So what we're going to do is take out the weapon since they're a potential threat. Whew. This weapon is soon going to lose its effectiveness, and we're going to need to get some power to run it. Okay, it's a small bomb, but doesn't seem to be very accurate now, does it? Alright. There we go. We took the small bomb out, that's good. Let's just, yeah, let's take out their shields now. Just want to try and keep that small bomb offline if possible. The shields have got an extra layer of power in them, which the AI seems to love doing, but players... I've never seen a player rock just one power thing of the shields. Every time you upgrade your shield, you always go for 2. Just because it's basically useless. Well, there go the sensors. But we do have evasion masters, and now our evasion's up to 24%. Very, very good. Shields are down. Well, they were. Now our engines are down, but that doesn't matter because they can't hurt us, which is a very important feature. Now the shields are on fire, okay. Oh man. Take everything we have, just don't kill us. We will not accept surrender, no. Okay, they're gonna run out of bombs or something. We're gonna let you fix the engines, and then we're gonna fix the sensors and see what the heck is going on inside of that ship. Now, it looks like they're repairing now, so let's finish them off. Alright, 1 more damage. It shouldn't be too hard to pull off. Let's start repairing things. And, of course it misses. I'm just glad we have just a weapon that doesn't use missiles at all, to be perfectly honest. Just any weapon besides missiles is great. Ship explodes, leaving behind 2 fuel, 1 drone part, and 22 scrap. Another fantastic reward here, right before we go to a store. 70 scrap, plus a whole bunch of things to sell, including a rock plating, maybe. It's not the most useful augment in the world, but it's not terrible either. Let's get these guys fixing the doors, and then we'll jump over to that store. Let's see. Allows for remote opening and closing of doors. Does that mean? Nah, never mind. Alright, yeah, Nickel needs healing a bit, so we'll send him to the med bay, and Cobalt, our weapons man, you go over there. Now, one thing the ship really needs is NG medbot dispersal. That would be pretty good. There's only one way to get that without being an NG ship, and we're not really likely to run across that event, to be honest. Okay, there we go. Everyone's back in position. Now it's time to head to the store. What have they got? A very nice looking background, but even more importantly, a struggling Mantis cargo ship headed for the node. Raises what's left of shields as we jump in. We power up our weapons as a show of force, and they reluctantly agree to offload their cargo to us. For a price. Yes, they have the hull repair. It's generally not a great idea to buy it. The crew teleporter. I always like getting the crew teleporter, don't ask me why. Well, we're going to sell the hull missile, and I think we're going to get rid of the anti-ship as well. Because they don't have drone control here. Yeah, call me crazy, but I'm going to get the crew teleporter, and I think I'm even going to use it a bit. And just before I go buying anything else, I think I'm going to get a bit of power here just to use the crew teleporter as well. Cool. And now let's fill up on hull. And there goes the last of our scrap. Oh man. Let's see. I think we'll be doing a lot better now. At least I hope we will, now that we have 2 shields. A stream of clicks and gurgling comes on the comm from a hostile Mantis scout. The universal translator might be on the blink, but his intent is obvious. Well, I've got a ship full of Mantis. Maybe that's not the best idea, but they don't have any medbay. Important. Now they're going to head into the medbay. They're going to head into the teleporter. Okay. So I'll send these guys into the teleporter room. Newly made. And they got a BL2. Oh my goodness. Let's go ahead and take that out if we can. Oh, we got a lucky miss there. The BL2's down, but the NG is in hot repair mode. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's send this guy down. That way we'll be able to send one person out. Namely, this person. And in you go. Okay, you need to head out as well. There we go. They've left. That's good. Now, nobody's flying our ship right now, which is really bad. So we'll get into Iron back there. Heal up these guys, and we might even just send them in. Okay, not looking good. Our shields took a beating there, but the weapons are down once again. That Mantis is almost dead. We might actually be able to kill him. Let's see. There we go, and we started a fire. This is actually really... This is fantastic for us. We need to send our dudes in right now, while the fire is still going, because they can't put out the fire, which means they take additional damage in addition to the fire, but we don't. That is why fireboarding is so strong. And now they can't fix it. Now we basically just need to let the ship burn. I guess we could just move around a little bit. Now they're trying to go back in. Idiot. Look at that. Full in the AI. There we go. And, oh, no, this guy's too smart. Alright, let's get... Okay. Let's go here. Let's go into the helm where he's happy. And take him down. There are no more life signs remaining on the ship, so we strip it of useful materials, getting 1 fuel, 1 drone butt, and 27 scrap. Well, that fire was a little bit lucky, to be honest, but I'm glad it happened. Also, as well, with this ship, what's really good is that the teleporter is right next to the medbay, which makes, you you know, healing up your dudes and sending them right back into the fray, a cinch. But if we really want to use this more effectively, we're gonna need more crew members. Yeah, more crew members is always good. And a fire weapon as well now would just be absolutely ideal for us, to be honest. Do any of these weapons have a high chance to cause fires? Low, low, low. Yeah, okay. Not really. If we come across a firebomb or a fire beam, that'll be really, really good. Right, we'll get these shields repaired. We maybe even need to consider getting a little bit of extra power for everything as well. Let's just get these guys ready in the teleporter just in case. Just in case. And do I want to get a bit of power here? How do I want to go about this? Maybe I want to go here, then over here. That probably doesn't connect. I'm just trying to think of a most efficient way to use my jumps here. Here is probably not that good. Here sounds a little bit better. But the store might just have a firebomb or something. That'll be really handy to grab if they've got it. So we're going to save our scrap here. We'll jump here and then we'll go to the store. See what's here. Who knows, we might get lucky. You see a small station filled with hundreds of repair drones. You receive an automated message. We don't know who you are, and we don't care, but this is the right place for some ship repair. Unfortunately, I do need the repairs technically, but you can get free repairs in this game, and right now they're the same price as we can get them at a store. So I don't want to get those at the moment. I'm going to ignore the station, hit the microphone, and jump to the store just in time. Just in time. Identifying a mantis trading post ahead, you signal them so that your approach won't be taken as a threat. The leader hails you.
You have scrap. Quickly come dock before the warriors see you.
Yes. Okay, well, I unfortunately do not have a firebomb or any sort of fire-based weapon, unfortunately. Rock plating is worth 40 scrap. I might just want to sell that. I think I'm going to sell rock plating here. It's an okay augment, but we need the scrap, I think, at the moment. We just need to get on our feet here. Could go for a mantis crew member. That's not a bad idea if we're not going to come across a fire weapon. Call me crazy. I think I'm going to get the mantis here. We'll get a bit of fuel. We're running a little low. Okay, let's just top up. Alright, so we've got a mantis crew member here now. Ariel is our upgraded engine dude, so we'll get Ariel over there into the teleporter. And I think that's going to be better for us if we can't find a fire weapon. But if we can, we do have that second rockman, so that's not such a problem. Okay, the only real place we can jump here is over here. I'm going to force myself into some bad jumps, but I needed to check the store. You pick up a distress call from a civilian ship. It's been chased by a mantis. Well, that's not very good. Let's aid those civilians. We've round power up the mantis and prepare to engage the mantis ship. Not today. And they're going to send 2 mantis over, but that's okay. Where are they going? Over there. Weapons, perhaps? Shields, okay. We need to wait outside. And then what we're going to do... Yeah, let's do that. Okay, let's go inside now. Oh man, these guys pack a punch. The weapons are on fire, but no one's in the helm as well. That's pretty important. And these guys need to get out now. We're going to lose those shields, unfortunately. Okay, let's turn on our med bay. Heal these dudes up. That's enough healing. I want to get them back in before we lose too much health. Let's fire again. Oh man. Whew. Okay, there we go. These guys got away, but they don't have a med bay. Let's keep those down if possible. And there we go. Let's just try and keep ourselves from taking any damage here. Looking good. I don't want to kill the ship as well. I want to send my dudes in there if possible. Okay, let's just keep the shields offline on their ship and then we'll send our dudes in. How's about that? Let's do that. There we go. Okay, we unfortunately got a miss. I don't think they can hurt us now, actually. Heavy laser and a mini beam? No, that's alright. We can't take any damage from these lovely folk. So, yeah, the majority of them are pretty hurt, so I feel like we've got a reasonable chance here of surviving. We'll go ahead and jump into the helm because there's an NG there. We've got our Rockman on the job there, and we've got a Mantis finding a Mantis, that's good. We're looking pretty good so far. Okay, another Mantis is probably going to try and come in. We may even be able to kill him as well. Oh, we might actually be able to do this in one jump. One boarding event. That's pretty good. Okay, down goes that Mantis, and the last one. No more life signs are detected on our ship, so we hasten to contact the civilians. We gain 1 fuel, 1 drone part, and 28 scrap from the Mantis ship. It seems the crew did not survive the assault. We take 12 scrap, 2 missiles, and 1 drone part from their derelict ship. Well, it's better that we have this stuff now rather than some terrible, ugly bandit people. No, I still need that. I think I'm actually just going to get a bit of power just to keep everything online. All the things! You know, just to avoid that problem. There we go. Get to the Mantis in the prime location. And let's jump out of here. Not really anywhere we can jump to be honest, except the exit. It kind of balls that up a little bit. We've arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL driver's charged, we can jump to the next sector. We detect an automated rebel scout attacking a small refueling outpost. Well, what have they got? Some kind of laser and an ion. 2 shields. Okay. Let's intervene to defend. Detecting the high threat, the automated ship moves in to engage us. Okay, that's a double shot. Okay. We'll keep Ariel there. We'll send our weapons dude up there just to get a bit of experience. We'll take the power out of our medbay, power up our Artemis, and attack the shields. We need to get those shields down just so that we can get our burst laser in to try and take down those weapons. Again, just trying to save on the missiles. Oh, here comes that. Oh, we got a lucky miss in. Okay, down go their shields, 1 layer. And we do take off the ion. But is it too little, too late? Oh, double miss again. Alright, the ion is back on. We're going to take out the shields now. The ion's not too much of a threat. That laser is pretty bad though. Because as long as we don't need to fire another missile, I think I'll be happy. Shields are completely down on their ship now. Let's take out the weapons entirely with our burst laser. Whew. We're getting lucky with those misses, I gotta say. Exactly how lucky? Wow, we're almost all the way up on piloting. That is pretty good. Just putting that out there. Alright, they've leveled up their shielding. Well, they've repaired the shielding a little bit. Whew. Get in there, burst laser. There we go, we set a fire, not that that's going to do anything. You could technically send your Rockmen over to, you know, do damage to the systems and then bring them out with a level 1 teleporter because they have so much health. They won't die to suffocation as quick as, you know, other species with just 100 health in a ship like this. But that takes forever, and we didn't have forever. The ship breaks apart, and we quickly salvage 1 missile, 1 tripper, and 14 scrap. The outpost hails us after the scout was destroyed. Thanks for the help. We've been harassed non-stop by those scouts. Take this on the house. They give us 3 fuel, 1 missile, and 20 scrap. I need the scrap. Do I want to go there? I don't think I'm ready to face the rebel elites, unfortunately. Not sure. I need a more powerful weapon. We need to save our scrap for a more powerful weapon. Well, rock controlled sector or rock controlled sector? I think we'll pick rock controlled sector. How about you? I think that's a great plan. The rock people have a particularly aggressive stance toward alien races trespassing in their space. We should tread carefully here. And if you want to see us tread any further, you are going to have to come back in the next episode here of FTL. So, that's it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, it'd be awesome if you could hit that like button. But other than that, thank you very much for watching. My name is Birdtross, and Kia kaha. It right now does look pretty average, but you haven't You haven't seen inside my actual inventory. Zing! This is what I spent a lot of my time on the server collecting. We've got 8 whopping stacks of obsidian here. And he put a creeper at our house, so I think it's only fair that we bring back his melon. Bring back one of the